Okay, guys, you all know the drill. Let's get into some things. So, Trey Songz performed yesterday. You all know he was in TZ. There's a clip that I showed you that was going rounds of where Diamond was the one who picked him from the airport. I kept on hearing Wasafi people saying they have a song together. Okay, there are some who believed they kind of teased the songs. Sorry to do to copyright claims. I'm unable to play the song. But apart from that, Trey Songz has become a topic yet again. And here's why I'm saying it again. I don't know if now is when they're finding out. But before I talk about that, Abigail Chams, okay, a Tanzanian very underrated artist. I feel like, in my opinion, Abby should be up there. Not even top 3. To me, Abby is on a different zone. She has a song called Oyo, and of course, she linked up with Trey Songz, and they were kind of, jamming into the song. You know what I'm saying? But because Trey Songz have quite reputation in TZ, or rather with TZ people, not in TZ, with TZ people, is what is making this a topic. Okay? And Abby is being warned against Trey Songz. I don't know if now is when they're going on social media and catching up with them allegations and cases ongoing in America in regard to a saying with violence. We're going to get to that. But the reason why Tanzanians are warning, okay, Abby Chams, because Trey Songz was in Kenya for that show called Coke Studio, right? They used to bring him and to do a collab with African artists, right? And I remember Trey Songz came and he was partnered with Vanessa. And at the time, Vanessa was very big. And at the time, Vanessa was dating Juma Jukes, right? And based off of the clips and the sceneries that people were seeing, a lot of people believed that Vanessa and Trey Songz had a jiggy, right? Because also there were breakups that happened. Okay, there's an interview where Juke said that, also social media kind of contributed to them breaking up because there were a lot of things that were being said. And he kind of believed what was coming off of social media. Vanessa stated that she never slept or smashed Trey. It was mainly for entertainment, and that was about that. But Jukes on interviews again say there was just too much touching, and it was just too much. You know what I'm saying? And that is what made him feel uncomfortable with the relationship. At some point they broke up and then they made up. I think Vanessa, explained everything, but of course everything was just, That is when again people started saying that Juma Jukes drew the tattoo on the chest to copy Trey Songz to win Vanessa because he thought that Vanessa loved Trey because of the tattoo. I don't know if Vanessa made remarks about that tattoo. I don't know if it's true or not. Okay, that is why when Abby posted this, people were telling her that you should be very careful. Some believe Trey has already smashed, but of course people are also pointing out on the internet of the charges that he's facing, and people are warning Abby to be very careful because Trey Songz is freaky. He's very, very freaky. Anywho, tell me how you feel about it down in the comment section. Personally, I feel like, sometimes these American or Western country artists, when they see the African artists are very desperate and they really want a breakthrough, because Abby knows she's good. She's just lacking something, okay? She's almost off the ceiling. Trust me. If you listen to her music, the performance, the vocals are crazy. Sometimes you can feel frustrated because of how TZ people are not really giving her flowers, They're really not putting her up there because of the sound of her music too. It's a little bit different from what TZ are used to. So she might get tempted if Trey can come and promise things and for her to give it up, while, it's not like that. So that is why TZ people are like, girl, be careful, okay? Anyway, tell me how y'all feel about it down in the comments.